Hello guys, and welcome to episode 22 of my Karelia campaign in Steel Division 2, playing on the Soviet side. Previously we determined the next places we are going to attack, so today we're probably going to be pushing into the 2nd Battalion of the Light Artillery Regiment and the 1st Battalion of the Infantry Regiment 13. We'll also be pushing through this T-junction here, through the 3rd Battalion of the Infantry Regiment 50. Those will both be very fun battles. But before we move on, I just want to say that I did try to move this onto the objective after I finished recording the last episode, just to check if that would end the campaign, and indeed it does. So technically we've completed the campaign in 6 turns, but I'm not going to do that just yet. What I'm going to do is probably try and encircle and destroy as many of these forces as we can. And for those of you who are interested in the Axis campaigns, I will be starting the new Vistula Axis campaign very soon, so look out for that. But in the meantime, yeah, we'll be cleaning up the Finns completely, and I'll be going for this objective as well at Imatra. Okay, let's get started. We'll jump in first of all with the attack onto the 1st Battalion of the Infantry Regiment 13. We do have plenty of stuff to work with, although saying that, let me just check this objective, or this unit here. We can actually only attack with the 110th Rifle Corps, which is a little bit awkward. Thankfully, we've already done quite a lot of damage to the 1st Battalion of the Infantry Regiment 13, so I don't think it'll be too much of a concern. We can always bring in some more rifle regiments behind us if needs be. I don't think I'm going to bring in the anti-tank regiment there. It's very tempting, but I don't think there's much of a point. We'll just bring in another unit in phase C just in case. Alright, let's make this player controlled and jump on in. So it doesn't look like they got reinforced, which is good for us because it means that it's going to be a lot more simple. We can just have our recon going ahead of our ISUs and we'll probably clean them up pretty quickly. So let's have a couple ISUs on the hill, we'll have one on the right for the time being. I do have these Motorazvedka with the M3A1 half-tracks, or not half-tracks, armoured cars, scout cars is what they're called. Let's put a couple towards the centre as well. I'm going to have one kind of move across the field, one head towards the town. We are going to have to be a little bit careful about letting infantry get too close to us. So that is certainly a thing that I'm going to have to look out for. But what I'm going to do here is we're going to unload the Motorazvedka on the right, and then I'm going to have this truck go up onto the hill to provide recon for these ISUs. Then we'll bring in more on the next tick. Go ahead and launch. Because the ISU 152s, they're pretty slow to get to the front, whereas the scout cars aren't, so I may as well bring them in later on so they can just catch up. Alright, may as well speed it up a little bit. We'll probably take quite a bit of ground. Well, I think they have enough units maybe to stop us. I am going to have to be careful actually of any AT rifles with these scout cars. It doesn't matter if I lose the scout car because technically we won't lose it on the campaign map, but it'd be useful to keep them alive as long as possible, just so that we can use them for recon purposes. Yeah, so here I'm just going to give that an attack order, an attack move order, or hunt command, so that it goes straight across, rather than using the road and going more or less the same way as the other one. It would be good to have something for the AI to fire at. Oh, the Razvedka also come in with M3A1 Razvedkas. That's nice. We'll get an Avto in here as well, on the left, for the time being. The right side's going to need some more forces to help push up, sure. All the ISUs are lining up. Oh no. Goodbye, Pioneery. Got to be careful getting too close to those. I do have the 100-meter grenade. That could blow up our tanks. And this is why I have the recon car. That's the ISU blowing that to smithereens. Alright, let's move one of the ISUs to the left-hand side where I'm going to drop off the Razvedka. And then we can... Ooh, can I get back in there? I don't think I can get back in. No. Okay, that might be a dead Razvedka squad. Oops. Run away, Razvedka, quickly. Okay, good. Alright, pin that on down, killed them off, lovely. That's good. We'll certainly smash that unit in the open if they start to fall back. Alright, my Razvedka, they're gonna survive for the time being. We'll push them down onto the hill. Onto the bottom here. There is an AT gun, or AT rifle, shooting at us, so we're gonna have to back off from that. Okay, let's unload these Avtos. I love the way they're being mortared. How do they even see those? Classic AI. What's this? Excuse me? Why is there a couple units of recon and a tank in Toyota trying to sneak around the side? That's a bit cheeky, isn't it? They're running towards my spawn. Okay, I'm just going to keep these ISU 152s pushing up. Hopefully I can kill off these nice and quickly. Good that they pushed forwards, honestly. Alright, and the tank and Toyota are gone, so that's nice. I'm going to give this ISU 152 a wide berth around this town. Actually, I'm going to bring in maybe a Razvedka squad here to back up this ISU, because I feel like that's going to get charged down if I'm not careful. We don't have to be particularly fast with this battle. The only time we'd have to be fast is if we like really cared about how quick we were doing it, but I'd rather do it carefully and not lose any ISUs than be rash and lose stuff unnecessarily to infantry. Here we're doing a lot of damage to the Kivari, which is good. I'm going to have to back off from these Kivari though. Okay. I might actually have these come right back to the edge, so that if they do get hit by the Kivari, the ISU 152 can get involved. Okay, let's just unload these Razvedkas early, just because I'm a little bit concerned that if I put them in the church tower, which is what I was going to do, they might just get hit by lots of Kivari squads nearby. I'm going to have to move this ISU back. Okay, we've done plenty of damage there. Let's actually move this Razvedka across. Oh, they are running for my M3A1. Okay. Get that M3A1 Razvedka there to help out, because these Razvedka in the open are probably going to take a lot of damage. But the ISU should be able to pop them. Oh, the Avtos there under fire. Let's bring in a couple Razvedka squads on the left, and I'll bring in another ISU 152 there, I reckon. I'm going to start moving these Razvedka through the swamp on the left hand side, just because I need to figure out where they are. Could start moving up the M3A1 Razvedkas as well. Move this one around the right hand side, although I think there's probably going to be infantry in here. I'm going to bring up the other Avto for this right hand side. Only 3 minutes until phase B. We're doing pretty well actually, I think. He says as a M3A1 goes up in flames. That doesn't matter too much. I was just Panzerfaust getting the job done there. I'm going to move this one forward so it's out of line of sight. Not quick enough. Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, losing the scout cars is the reason that I have them quite far up. Well, not to lose them, but because it doesn't matter if I do lose them compared to actually losing a unit of infantry. I'm going to move the Razvedka now into the church tower, and we'll have the Razvedka here, move over to the left-hand side, and we can reveal some stuff. And the Motor Razvedka there probably just want to back off from engaging that MG. And these Avtos I might just have unload right next to the Kavari. Another scout car died. Cool. Job done. Keep moving through there. It's opened up a lot of ground actually. And those buildings got annihilated by the ISU-152, wow. Okay, let's continue with the Razvedka here. I'm going to move this up on the hill. Same here, we'll move the ISU-152, we'll use the roads. Keep pushing through with the Avtos and the Razvedka. This one can start heading towards the hill. With the ISU-152s to keep an eye on things, we can probably just run across the open here. I'm going to keep pushing up, move that over to the right hand side, maybe find out whatever's there. I can certainly start moving up here. I'm a little bit concerned about going through this area. We haven't really checked it with any infantry, so I'll bring up some Motorovka. I think there might be a hidden unit here somewhere. Potentially. Maybe not. I might just be paranoid, but yeah, we haven't checked this. At least everywhere else we've kind of walked through with infantry at least, or had scout cars close, but yeah, nothing's gone through this light cover, and it's always a place that is easy to get ambushed. Bring up another couple ISUs. Okay, lots of Kavari and some machine guns and stuff there, that's fine. Making a nice salient with the Avtos. Okay, so it's probably just that MG on the right hand side, so I'm going to try and get a little bit aggressive with the ISU-152. I might move this one onto the right hand side as well. Okay, let's move this ISU-152 around. One can start heading up the road a bit, because the ISU-152s are the only thing that's actually pushing the front line right now. All these recon vehicles don't really count. Oh, nice. Okay, that's a shot coming all the way across there. Look at that. That's awesome. I love the line of sight like this. Really, really cool. And you can use high ground to your advantage like that. That kind of missed, but yeah. That'll do, I guess. But I think that's the only units that's there, by the looks of things. We can keep moving up the Avtos. Just got to clean out the units in the town. Going to move these forwards and put them on return fire. And then we'll just have the M3A1 Razvedkas kind of figure out where things are. We're currently 21-3 on the flags, so yeah, we've already got the total defeat. Nice slow and steady battle, but barely took any losses. Just a few scout cars. And once we blow up this one, that's going to be pretty much all of the objectives under our control. I'm going to need... let's just have this ISU start moving up the hill there. Maybe we can take out that artillery piece as well. take all the flags. Again, another shot coming out. Amazing line of sight there. Straight over into the town, all the way in the distance. Very cool. Is that them all dead? Huh. Okay. Well, that's those two objectives under our control. Not sure if we'll get to the last one, but maybe we'll give it a go. I don't want this to be killed by the artillery piece, but I can certainly move up the ISU 152 to kill it. Speed things up. Maybe the ISU will get the shot off, but maybe not. Nope. That is almost every flag, but it ended too soon. 13 minutes, 21 seconds, 20 kills, 3 losses. The 3 losses are just scout cars. Cool. Perfect. So, job done. That should push the artillery piece off the road to the right hand side. Yep. And that's going to open us up to being able to drive all the way up to here, which is perfect. Alright, so I would like to probably destroy that light artillery as well, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm going to probably just go up to here. That will at least cut off these forces on the left hand side. I don't want to necessarily be in range to be attacked by the infantry here because we don't really have anything to support them. Nothing would be able to reinforce in the same phase. Okay, I'm probably going to have to dig in one of these. I might dig in this one. And I'll probably have to like move around here and maybe dig in as well. I need 3 action points to dig in, don't I? Yeah, we'll probably dig in the 483rd there. And I'm going to continue to move some more troops around so that we can surround this little group of forces. Keep cutting across there. That's fine. This unit can certainly speed up the road. And this 6th Rifle Corps, it might be worth just keeping them nearby, honestly. Yeah, I might just keep them there on 3 action points. This one can move up though. And I might just move up the anti-tank a little bit, not too much. I guess the AA, or artillery, sorry, can't initiate attack, so it doesn't matter if we're bordering those. Move that up to the front, why not? Actually, the only reason we wouldn't want to do that is if we push through here and it pushes some troops down. That would be bad news. Yeah, I wonder actually if they can attack across here, or maybe attack this unit. If they can attack that unit, it might be worth digging them in. But the next attack we're going to make is definitely up here. It sits towards this E-junction, because I want to open that up so that we can get to this objective. And technically what I could do is start driving right down this road, rather than going left and capturing the last objective, which would end the campaign. We move to the right hand side down this road and then move across. Because that would then cause them to be surrounded once we come up here. Or, I mean, over here maybe. We could actually cut up towards the airfield and then come across and meet at Amatra, whilst having another unit go towards the edge of the map. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Okie dokie. So now what? I need to move away from a lot of these forces. We may as well have the anti-tank regiment continue to move away. I can probably blow up some of these disorganized units. That would actually pull in the light artillery regiment here and here, but I think they won't be able to reinforce. I mean, even if they do, I think we just destroy them, right? So let's just auto-resolve that and see what happens. Yeah, we got rid of them. That's good. And this unit can be destroyed by this unit. Cool. That just gets rid of those. I could preemptively attack those, but I might just wait, because they're already on to like the red oil barrel, which means supply chain is broken. Battalion hasn't been resupplied for one turn. Its reserves are almost depleted. It will only get half action points next turn, and then it goes towards the black barrel, and then it goes to disorganized. Okay, this force is a little bit annoying because I think I'm actually going to have to attack. One way we might be able to do it is if we attack like an artillery battalion and they don't reinforce it. Might be a bit cheesy, but could work. The other way we can do things is we do have some artillery here, so we could technically RT whatever we don't want to join. And on the bottom side, that would be probably the 3rd Jaeger, or this Jaeger battalion here. Because if we attack these guys right now, a lot of them can reinforce in phase A. We'd have to maybe bomb these guys as well. Do we have bombers that can do the bombing action? Maybe these P2s, if I can select them properly. They've got air recon. No, they're all air superiority. We do have some VVS bombers here. This bomber regiment might be the way to go if it can use the bomber action. That might be what we need. We can get that in the next turn. Just to make like a more simple attack here that will allow me to sort of push around the bottom and then connect with the 314th Rifle Regiment to just surround those and then ignore them. That's kind of like what I'm planning to do here. Like for the most part, I'm planning to just surround units and then destroy them when they're disorganized. Okay, let's continue with this attack anyway. This is one we want to do. So we'll bring in all of these, the 3rd Mobile Group there, the 129th Guards Rifle Regiment, and the 49th Armoured Car Battalion. At some point I might want to get rid of this AA net, but maybe not for now. I think it's fine. This could be quite a substantial battle. There's a lot of infantry to get through, but of course we do have our own ISU 152s again. We've got the SU 152s, we've got loads of T-34s and SU 76s. Like, this is a prime armoured group here, so I think we're good to go. Don't think they reinforced. Nope. So in we go. Sacrificing more of their men to hold the front line. Ooh, going to be quite a rough map though, especially for my armoured units. Yeah, we don't really have much in the way of like long-range infantry. Or like mid-range infantry even. That's the main problem, mid-range infantry. And therefore pushing through the town is going to be very difficult. The Separi might be able to do something, but I'm going to need them everywhere. We'll put 2 to go to the right-hand side here. Or left-hand side, sorry. And then we'll put 1 to go into the town. Actually, we'll just put like these 3 to go to the town. Not sure if we're going to be able to go all the way up initially, but we'll give it a good go. I might have this one go this way, so that we can just unload on the hill. Then we're going to have a couple ISU 152s up here. And we're going to need a couple on the right-hand side. These ones can just be accompanied by some recon. So something like a Motor Razvedka in the M3A1 Razvedka. That's fine. We could also do like a Motor Razvedka here as well, actually. I might just unload that up on the hill, and then we have that kind of come down and attack towards the town with us. Definitely need a couple ISUs for the left-hand side. And I'll need one probably to push onto here. We'll bring the SU-152. And I'll probably bring some Motor Razvedka again to go and check that out. Okay, what else can we use? Maybe something here. Another SU-152 possibly. Or just more infantry. We could go for Avtos, but I would go for the Avtos. I think it's better if I wait to bring in the Avtos just so that I know where their infantry are before bringing them in. Because if they have infantry on the edge of the towns and I decide to bring in Avtos, the Avtos are going to die very quickly. So there is not really much point in doing that. We could do armored cars, but they might get killed by the AT rifles quite easily. Depending on how many AT rifles they have, that is. Maybe we just go for more recon if we can. We still have more Razvedka here and Razvedka squads. I'll bring in a Razvedka squad up on the hill. And Razvedka can come in here. Alright, that'll do for now. Get all the recon down for these tanks and then we'll carry on where we need to. Right, so there is going to be a unit there. I definitely need to make sure we unload sooner than later. That's actually just going to be an MG, that's fine. These ones are just infantry up on the hill. I'm just trying to pay attention, not speed it up too much, just in case any AT rifles want to take out my infantry. Probably don't want to go up on the hill with this scout car, at least on this left side hill, because we saw 2 units heading up that way already. Put these on return fire. They're just there for recon purposes. I managed to get up towards the hill, that's good. Oh, that unit's going to get torn to shreds. Okay, very good. Right, let's start pushing up with the Sapari here. These 2 are going for the town, so that's fine. This one's going to unload and hopefully reveal the infantry on the left there. We'll take those out. Let's start pushing up with these Sapari. They're going to keep this ISU 152 to the right hand side here, and this one can come up on the left. Cool. I'm going to move this to the right so that we can see whatever's defending that. Probably going to bring in... We've got a couple of flame tanks, the OT-34s. Not going to be very useful though, unfortunately. Bring in a couple more SU-152s here. Maybe a T-34 leader for each of these groups of ISUs. Could certainly do with one on the hill, probably. Okay, good. We demolished that one unit there. There's going to be another one by the looks of things. Be the leader. I'm going to have this Razvedka start moving forwards. Put them on return fire, though. This Razvedka can come over to the right-hand side and look for us there. I'm going to start moving these because they're being mortared. Going to need another ISU, I think, with these Razvedka as we push to the right. Okay. That's Sapari. I'm a little bit concerned. I might just have them kind of be a bit less aggressive whilst the other unit that's a bit more healthy moves up. I'm going to need one of these SU-152s to get into a position to shoot down this road. Alright. I love the way I brought in the leader and then I split up the ISUs. Let's continue with these. Well, let's not get too close to the Kavari leader. Oh, never mind. Deleted. Is that all of them dead then? I mean, there is of course the recon squad there that we just found. But that's not going to provide too much of a problem to my tanks, at least. Okay. Something on the left-hand side here that we got to take care of. Oh, it looks like the Kavari squad is still alive. Okay, let's move down the ISU, get line of sight. Cool. Get the M3A1 to move past the building so we can see any infantry coming. Not doing too badly. This is actually much faster than I expected this would be so far. The SU-152 there can help cover that entire left side of the map. This one can come in and help with the Kivos though. Those Kivos are 3-star veterancy. Oh my. Get out of range of those. We're going to have to be careful of the Tankador Junta. Getting across that bridge is actually going to be a real pain. What we might be able to do is bring in maybe some Dosors just to drop off, and then use the armored cars to push across this light cover. Then we can bring the SU-152 across. I guess maybe I could push this over like so and get line of sight that way. I'm going to continue the push on this left side. Definitely something in between. I'm going to move the M3A1 that I tried to go over there to go find out what that is. Oh, nice kill there onto the Maxim. Very nice. One shot, one kill. Gonna have the Rozvidka start pushing across the open here towards this flag. Oh, this SU-152 getting way too close for comfort. It's dead. Yeah, that was not supposed to happen. Mistakes were made, that's for sure. Okay, let's unload these Dorsal squads. And then we'll move up the BA-64Bs. And then we can move across this SU-152. Losing the SU-152 does suck quite a bit, but good old Panzer Shreks. Okay, good. We managed to wipe out that unit that was holding that salient. Might be worth having like an Abtor or something try and run across there. Gonna keep up the pressure across the open at least on the right hand side. And have the Saperi start pushing in from the hill. Okay, gonna put the SU-152 onto the bridge. I'm gonna start bringing in some Avtos that can push right deep into this town. Rather lose Avtos than my tank, so we'll just have them go first. Those infantry gonna get annihilated. Big booms. Right, let's have the BA-64Bs continue forwards. Doesn't matter if we lose those. I may also get another SU-152 on this hill. I feel like this area is going to be like really useful to just destroy reinforcements. Another tanky Toyota. They got a lot of these Panzer Shreks hanging about. I'm gonna stay out of range here. Get these into cover ASAP. Okay, good. Ooh. The Kivari there with the 3-star veterancy doing so much damage. But at least we know that we can move up the SU-152 now. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That's kind of dumb. Yeah, he's going to die definitely now. I should have manually moved that Avto down so that I maintained the block on the line of sight. That would have been the smart thing to do. Okay. Keep pushing up with the Avtos. Oh my. Damn, those Kivos did so much damage. Okay, nice. Good hit from the SU-152 there. Blimey. I finally managed to crack that town. We pushed all the way up here as well. Move this one forwards with these. Sapari can move forwards. We'll get the one of the ISUs to stay on the hill. Get the KV-1S to move forwards. Okay, cool. I'm going to start moving this SU-152 up. Probably going to move one to there. We'll have the ISU move up as well. These two Sapari can start heading towards this objective. Okay. Right, this Avto needs to unload and start moving across the river. And since we're in phase B, we do have like actual infantry availability, so let's bring that in and just finish the job. Cool. The Razvedka here. They're okay for now by the looks of things, but I'm going to need to get the ISU there ASAP. Only 16 to 8. We're going to want to make this 18 to 6, I think, for sure, in order to get the major victory and disorganize these troops. I think when my infantry arrives, we'll be all good. Definitely something like in the way in the middle here, though, we're going to take care of. Might sacrifice my BA-64B to go find out what that is. Use a healthy unit of Avtos as well. Okay, the Razvedka looks like they're just about going to get away. Which is good. Oh, that's a brave Kavari. I didn't even see what killed that. Yeah, that's dumb. Still very well sacrificing something, but should probably pay attention to what killed it. Okay. Alright, we got line of sight again. Great. Alright, these can all push towards that objective. We can unload these. Have them move towards that objective. I may even have one just push all the way up. Oh, I lost a Lidbecker somewhere. Oh, here? Did I just lose like multiple units of Strelki? Rip. That's kind of dumb. Alright, let's have the Avto just clear up that Cavalry. From heavy cover, should be able to get the job done. Oh, we got line of sight with the ISU 152 as well? Damn. Okay. I'll take it. Cool. Not bad. And that's going to be pretty much job done. Can't really get much more than that unless we waste troops. So, there we go. Major victory. 15 minutes, 8 seconds. How much did we actually lose in the end? Because we lost the SU-152. We lost an Avto, that's fine. And then 2 Gavaria to the tank and Toyota. Okay. At the end there. Yeah, they laid an ambush and killed a few of our men. But that's okay. That was a strong battle. Yeah. If they'd reinforced it more, that would have been crazy. But then again, we probably just would have got loads of kills because of our ISUs. So, I didn't really have the desired effect, if I'm completely honest. I was hoping that it would push them a little bit further. Because now we're still kind of stuck here. Which is a bit of a pain. Oh well. We'll just have to move up the road. And start blobbing into this area. I'm going to keep this motorized rifle battalion actually on the road here. To stop these moving up. I think I might put it there actually. And we're going to need a few more of those as well. To just kind of act as defenses. To keep them encircled. In case they want to try and push out. So we'll keep that like so. We'll just have them fully surrounded in this area. And if they want to attack us, then they can. If they don't, then that's fine as well. We'll have breakthrough defenses if they do decide to try and break out, so it's fine by me. What I'm going to do is we'll have this unit though just move up. And probably this unit as well. And then we're going to have this one fill the gap. Cool. And I guess this one can move all the way up. We'll keep the Andrusha here. I might just leave it where it is. This we can move up though. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, this unit, we could probably just wipe out one of these, honestly. Yeah, that's fine. We could, in theory, attack these 150 mil howitzers. But I'm not sure if there's really any need. What I am going to do is we'll have the 21st Army HQ right up next to the 3rd Battalion of the 3rd Brigade. And yeah, we can maybe make some attacks next turn. I'm going to move this next to the 21st Army Reserve. Just so that they can both attack in Phase A if we want to attack the Heavy Artillery Battalion 14. These could actually escape up to the top side if I'm not careful. And we'll have to zoom around there, I think. Try and block that off ASAP. I'm not sure if I want to border the 3rd Battalion of the Infantry Regiment 58 just because they can bring in the Assault Gun Brigade in Phase B to back those up. I might just have one of these zoom all the way around like so to cut that off. And then this one can just continue to move all the way up. And same with this one. And that one can as well. And then I might just have this one kind of sit in between to defend the road here so they can't like break across to go get their other troops or something, I don't know. I think it's just important that we keep this relatively clear so that I can continue to move troops up. Saying that, we don't really have more troops to move up there. Anyway, guys, unfortunately, it has been my time. I'm going to leave it here. In the next episode, we'll continue our encirclements of the enemy. And yeah, just hopefully clean up some more of these disorganized units. We're starting to blow up entire units. So it's going pretty well. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.